Hey, part two, crazy making behavior. And why do they do these things? Why do they do these crazy making behaviors? Guess why? Hold your horses. Come on, it's big. Because guess what? Because it works. Their whole point is to do what works. If they've used it one time and it worked, they'll use it again and again and again and again. The whole thing is to get you to doubt yourself and to take you off your point. And why do they? Why does it work for us? Why are we so, you think, oh, if I heard someone say that, they know exactly. There's a couple reasons why we give in to it. They're so good at it. They're great. They don't care. They will do whatever it takes to have position over you. Control over the situation because they want it to work out their way. And it always does. And it makes you crazier and crazier because the more of these tactics that they use, like gaslighting. If you ever watch that movie, go watch Gaslight. How about this? That is a really good example of manipulation. Anyway, I'm not going to tell you about it. Watch it and then leave some comments. See what you tell me. It's an older movie you can find on YouTube. Trust me, I watched it. Everything's on YouTube. And why do we give into it? Because the people that they choose to behave in this, people, they have no conscience. I'm sorry. Everybody is not a good person. And I don't care what people say. People can say, and it doesn't matter about, well, how they had a bad upbringing. You know what? That's a whole nother subject. I cannot even go into it right now, why they do that. But anyway, they like to use it because it works. I have another example. They can sense when you are onto them, and that's when they will come down harder. They are convinced that they are found out. So that's when they will pour on that gaslighting or that crazy making behavior even more so. And some of the tactics I've seen is they will start arguments with you so they can go off and do what they want to do. You know, they'll start an argument and you're like, you'll just say one thing and they'll take it to the next degree. It doesn't even match what you said. It doesn't even resemble anything like what you said. They'll take it and they'll put their little spin on it and it becomes totally a different story. But that's the whole idea of crazy making. And then you will find yourself arguing on this point that really wasn't a point that you were trying to bring out. It really wasn't what you were trying to say. But that's the whole thing, to keep you off your game. Because they're game players. Because they want to be, the point is they want to be on top of their game. And they want you to they want to be on the top. And they always want you to be on the bottom. That's the whole point of crazy making. But anyway, I will go on. I will put up more videos about this. Oh, the example I was trying to share with you really quickly is there was an individual years ago that used to live with me. And I saw the manipulation. I was in my early 20s. And they came to live with me. And they were living with myself and my then spouse and my oldest child, and they sensed I was getting so angry because I knew they were doing this crazy making behavior, and the other individual I saw that person being totally manipulated as well, and they sensed that I was getting really ready to just get out. So then, of course, they brought me a book that I always had talked about. They brought me some gifts, actually some nice cute little gifts. I'm sure they probably spent a little bit of money on it to shut me down. And I think that's when I first noticed the manipulation. I first saw it was able to recognize that. And I'm like, yeah, right. And I knew it. So it did shut me down actually, because I just whatever. But eventually I finally just said, I may have to make a move out of that situation and said, no, I don't think actually, I'm trying to think, I think shortly after that I left. I made a different move. I didn't put them out, I left. But anyway, that's what ended up happening. But anyway, that crazy making, they can sense. And these individuals do not have a conscience. They do not. But their targets are people that do have consciences. And I would like to talk about that at a different time, how it all fits in together. But anyway, let's stop. You know what? Now you know some things, and I want to keep coming at you with this information, because this is information I think the individuals need to hear. Some people may not like it. They might hate my guts. I don't care. But I am called to do this. I am out of this situation. I have relieved myself. And now that I am free, I want you to be free from this crazy making behavior, dealing with these personality disordered individuals, manipulators, individuals that do not even deserve to be in our presence. Because you are awesome. You totally rock. And remember, you are worth. Each and every one of you that are dealing with something like this, you are worth far more than you were ever led to believe.